Today we're going to talk about depression, because it is something real. It is something that's in our communities. It is the silent killer, because it's been looked down upon, and it's I don't understand why it's been looked down upon, because once you start suffering from depression, you start doing, you start falling away from reality, falling away from people, and you just want to be in your own space every time because you feel like people don't deserve you, or people don't like you, or something. Like it's a lot of things that cause one to be depressed. A loved one might have died and you are not ready, so many things, and in the black community, it's being looked down upon. When a child walks up to the parents and says, "Hey guys, I think I'm depressed," you get laughed at your own parents, and they're like, "Dude, such things don't exist in our community," and that for me just shows how big the ignorance is, because it's something real. It's really real. It's happening. It's now. If you go onto the World Health Organization website and you look at the stats for depression, it's alarming. Like, it's alarming how many people have depression and how many people die from depression. The people who have depression, as it stands now, around the world, is 264 million people, right? That's a lot of people. Like, that is a lot of people. And some people are not open enough to start speaking about it, to be like, "Hey guys, I'm suffering from depression." Because why? They're gonna get laughed at, and that's not how it's supposed to be. How it's supposed to be is that when you start speaking that, "Hey guys, I think I'm depressed," then we should sit down and figure out and help you figure out why you're depressed. It doesn't help we laugh at you, we make fun of you, or we do all these things that are going to worsen the depression, but we need to start addressing it, because depression is one thing that leads to a whole nother thing, like the people who are killing themselves because of depression is alarming. Is 800,000 people every year take their own lives because of depression. And I mean, if you think about it, if we have one person who's willing enough to open up and talk to these people, and these people are able, we create a safe space for them to come and speak, we don't force them to speak. We create a space. We'll be like, okay, on Tuesdays we'll be meeting at this place and this place, and this is what will be happening, and we start talking about it in our communities. It will give those who are in the shadows, those who are in the dark, a sense of hope, to be like, okay, I can actually overcome this. There's no need for me to kill myself. And that's something we need to look at. We need to start looking at the bigger picture, that it's something that needs to be addressed ASAP. Because like I said, if you look at the facts and the stats are like really, really scary, and it's still growing. Like, people they still ignore it. Like, they ignore out of this, so we need to start addressing depression like ASAP, like ASAP, and save a life. Let's be kind to everyone we meet. Let's mind what we say. Let's not speak out of hate. Let's not speak because we can't speak. Rather, let's think about what we are saying. And let's help someone. Let's save a life. Rather than trying to make somebody else take their own life. It's very sad to learn that once depression has creeped in and somebody says something bad, you take your life, man. You take your life. It's really, really, really sad. But we need to start talking about it, and we need to give people the platform, give people our ears, because depression knows no race, knows no gender. Dude, it just comes in however it wants, through the window, through the door, from underground, through the pipe. It comes in any way and form of shape that you can think of, So you can never say, I will never get depression. We need to think about it. We need to be open to the fact that this is something we are fighting. It's an invisible enemy, basically. And we need to start fighting it now in our communities, Be there for people that need you, Don't be like, I'm always there for this person and this person gives me nothing. You never know, you might save a life. One day that person is going to tell you that, dude, there was this day I tried to take my life, but you walked into the house and then we started laughing, and I stopped. I wanted to get better because you helped me see that there is more to life. Life is beautiful, and that's what we need to be doing. We need to be teaching people that there is more to life. Ending your life is one way that we can't accept that. We can't accept you taking the easy way out because things are hard, So let's start addressing this as soon as possible. As soon as possible. If it were possible from a young age, from kids who are still in grade 4 or grade 3, we need to start picking up the signs. We need to start seeing, because depression is, like I said, knows no race, knows no age, and knows no color, dude. It affects everyone. So let's create a community where we can talk about this, we can be open about this, and we can open up, and address this invisible enemy so that people are aware of it, And yeah, let's do that. And if we fight it as a collective, as a group of people, we stand a greater chance to overcome it, because not everyone can afford to go see a therapist. It's not everyone, and not everyone is willing to help out, even if they are a therapist, and be like, okay, I want to give back to my community and give maybe free classes on a Tuesday and a Thursday, helping out people who suffer from depression, at your house. You invite them, It's not everyone that sees it like that, because people are after money, and yeah, let's before I get off topic, let's talk about this, and let's deal with this in our communities, and we will get through this, and we are stronger as a whole than as an open hand, because if you're an open hand, you don't have much impact, but if you clench a fist, then it has more force, it has more damage, So let's come together and build a community, and let's speak about this.